Greetings to all 703 Survivor hosts, players, spectators. Overall, for the duration of this game, I seem to only now start after reading all the speeches realize how strong the games of the finalists are. I knew personally that I would not do well this season looking at the pre-merge. We were just winning too much, and our bonds weren't really tested compared to the other tribes who went to tribal after tribal. I mean, Oki went to like the most tribals this season. There's just been so much going on outside of what was known to me. These speeches really did shine a brighter light on what you guys thought and helped me understand your games a lot better. Um, to go through all of them really quickly, what I think each of you really excelled at. Megan, amazing game. Really just went from a person who's decently well positioned in the pre-merge to somebody who had good alliances, was thrown under the bus by me. Like, I really didn't want to throw you under the bus. I knew that you and BT were up to something, and I was really mad at you for not sharing information with me. To then knowing that BT is more OTT, I mean, we all knew BT was more OTT than you, but you really worked your way from, um, while being pinched and trapped under the burden of being connected to BT and repositioning yourself with the rest of the people in the game, and ultimately, with a couple of challenge wins coming out on top, getting to the finale, and hats off to you for that. Okay. Holy shit, The Godfather. Um, Going to tribals, really just putting some trust into people and getting a lot of trust back. I could not budge you on a single thing. Um, you knew who exactly the people were who showed some quote unquote trust in me, and the most fucking adamant person I've ever met in orgs is like you. You're at least like top three in that category. Like I could not really seem to change your mind on anything. Good for you. I mean, we met decently late, and I really wish the game were different. You were one of my top three like most interesting chats on day one. But that's the past. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's different. But really, just congratulations. You've known what alliances to go with. Knew who the people you should keep close were, and ultimately just did that. There's nothing more to add. Cape. Holy, the best social game by far, I would say, of this org is you. Um, what you did is something I really value in org players. Um, just making me feel, even though I know you're lying to my face, like I knew for the entirety of that Final 10 and Final 9 you were never completely with me. The conversation just seemed so genuine. I could give my fucking left and right arm and just say, Cabe's with me. I couldn't, for the life of me, say somebody who's talking like that is lying to me. That's a fucking talent. Everyone had a field where they completely excelled in. Um, the thing is, I have a very different way of viewing Game of Survivor. I think a social game is completely necessary for your game. Without the social game, you're incapable of doing anything. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Everyone should understand that. But what I think is the challenges and strategic aspect are just something to stack on top of that. They are what is going to give you the most points in the end, at least for my vote. And with those categories, if you try and present your case as a lot of strategy, a decent amount of challenges, but no really good social game, I'll see you as a goat. Somebody offered you a good strategy, you took up their offer, and now you're trying to present that strategy as something you came up with. If you have just a social game, I'm gonna say there's something really lacking in there. I mean, did you just try to cruise to the end? I do need to see the full picture from you, and seeing those opening speeches, I think none of you really disappointed. None of you really disappointed. I do have some thoughts on how my vote might go, but it is really open still. I will be asking you some questions in text, and I could sway anywhere. I could really sway anywhere. Um, Best of luck to you. Thanks once again to all the hosts. This was one of the most exciting seasons I played. Definitely goes into the list of my top 5 favorite series of Survivor from now on until the end of time. Really, like exceptional work, exceptional work. Definitely the best more closed off survivors to the spectators. Like the fact that nobody's seeing confessionals, etc., etc. I loved it still. I love it still. I mean, I really didn't rate all that much VLs, but I think VLs are not something that important personally. Anyhow, that's been me, and I'll see you at the reunion and for some questions. While this stage of game is still going. Best of luck. May the best one win. I'll talk to you later.